14 cars, 20 laps. The first feature of the night is underway. Gary Patnode gets a better jump at the start-finish line as they race side by side into turn one. Patnode and Pilardi are still side by side.
They come off the turn. Patnode gets a nice bite. Works his magic. The orange and silver number 22 car emerges at the front of the field. It is Rich Hammond with car number 28. Hammond sees the opening on the inside. Will he be able to pull it off? Side by side at the line.
Last week was not a fluke, Ben. Hammond is flying. He takes the second spot away from Paradise.
7 circuits to go.
The lead is 3.5 seconds between Patnode and Hammond. It looks like the handling is fading on that 22, but he's just one lap away from his first victory of the year. The white flag is out. The gap is down to a car length between Patnode and Hammond.
It's a matter of survival. Down to the bottom of turn number 1. Patnode has to guard the inside lane. Patnode starts to falter. Here comes Hammond. Hammond tries to move to the inside. Side by side to the bottom of turn number 3. Patnode in the upper groove. Here comes Hammond down low. Patnode drifts up the racetrack. Rich Hammond is back in the winner's circle here at Stafford. Patnode will finish in the runner-up spot.
The late models are underway for 30 laps. John Blake gets a great start, clears Jacob Perry into turn 1. They're almost 3 wide behind them as they race into turn 1.
It is car number 10 that quickly steps out of line for Wayne Corey Jr. 3 wide. The meat and the sandwich there was Tom Butler. Back up front, Blake continues to lead. But here comes Wayne Corey. Inside, red and white, number 10. Off the turn, second leader in 2 laps. Will he be able to hold on? Yes, he does. Wayne Corey Jr., but here comes Tom Butler, Bonza.
That 61 slides up the track in turn 2, opens the hole. Tom Butler, who won earlier this year on the move, but they touch. Butler spins in the grass in turn 3, slides back up in front of traffic, gets hit by Andrew Duran. Tom Byrne is collected as well as Daryl Keene.
Wow. Corey with a slight advantage coming off the turn. Jacob Perry has to settle in for second. But look, he does a nice crossover. Perry tries to move to the inside of Wayne Corey. Off the turn, Corey leads him back to the line.
And he's gotten through all the trouble that's happened in front of him. And there's more trouble. Turn 1, Aiden Burrell goes for a spin, does a 360, and that brings out the caution for the 4th time tonight.
Deep into turn number 3, off turn number 4. Back in winning form here at Stafford, Wayne Corey Jr. will take down the victory in the late model division. Paul Verrecchia will finish in second. Great run for Michael Ray for third. To the line they come. Double greens are waving in the air. It is a drag race, 3 wide. To the bottom of turn 1, the door gets shut. Charlene to
we got
the inside.
Trouble in turn 1. It's Joey Farino and Paul Arcari that crash into the wall, and that brings out the yellow.
Green flag is out. They are almost 3 wide again.
Yeah, Jason Chapman has taken a couple looks 3 wide on the start and on this restart, but stays in line in third. Alkis gets the run up top, and he's going to grab the lead from Charland.
He sure is. Charland has to tuck it back in the second. Car 76, white car, setting in the 4th position. Midford, a graduate from Monday Night Karts, back up front. We've got a challenge for the lead. Chapman is there. Side by side to the inside. Alkis to the top side. They come off the turn. Midford's up to 3. Bonza as they come back to the line.
Alkis keeps sliding wide off of turn 4, and that's what allows Jason Chapman to take the lead. So move car 44 to the front. Alkis falls back to second.
Look at Alexander Pearl, car number 7. He moves to the inside. Trouble now.
George Bissett Jr., Meg Fuller, and Kalogiannis tangle, and that brings out the caution with 2 to go.
Caution flag is out.
Meg Fuller's got a flat right front tire, which means her night is over.
Heartbreaking situation there, as Megan Fuller was running at the time in the 7th position. Meanwhile, Pearl doesn't get a good bite off the turn. Alkis is, contact is made.
Right in front of the
Midford goes
field.
around.
Matthews
Hard
hits the
hit.
wall hard. Alex Pearl gets a piece. That's actually Alkis that hit the wall hard. More cars get collected as that started up in second spot after contact with Tyler Berry and Ron Mitford Jr.
Green flag is out.
Jason Chapman gets a huge push from his twin brother Tyler in turn 1, and it's the 44 in front, but Bassett on the outside rolls the second lane real nicely and pulls alongside the 44.
And look at Luke Baldwin, car number 4, working its way to the front of the field. Side by side, bid for the lead. Bassett rumbles in the outside lane. Chapman brothers, hot pursuit, glued to the bottom of the racetrack. Luke Baldwin is there next, and here comes Amanda West. Back up front, Chapman brothers for second.
This is Chapman's chance for his first SK Light Modified win, and he's right on Bassett's bumper.
Bassett closes the door. There's no room at the end this time. Off from turn number 4. Back to the stripe they come. It is George Bassett to take down the win. Jason Chapman to finish in second. Tyler Chapman to finish in third. Here is Bonza Tufa.
40 laps for the SK Modifieds, and Tyler Hines gets turned immediately, and that brings out the caution right from the get-go, or at least it will bring out a caution, I think. Yes.
Yes. They come off the turn. Much better start this time. And Mikey Flynn digging in hard in the upper lane. As Tyler Hines on the bottom. Here comes JP. Jonathan Pulio runs strong to the outside. Mikey Flynn leads the parade. And we didn't exaggerate. You've got the entire field running closer than most people park. And now look at JP, Jonathan Pulio digging in hard to the outside.
Julio makes a really nice move on the outside line, and he takes the lead from Flynn. Flannery feels like that car has been good all year. They just needed the luck. Oh, Rocco hits the wall. Hines gets hammered from behind by Kopeck, and then Refrano rides on top of Blewett in the 85.
A chain reaction event down the back straightaway.
And the red flag comes out immediately.
Here comes the number 11 car. Corey DiMatteo sinks it in at a ton. Jonathan Pulio digging in hard in the outside lane. And we've got a brand new leader by inches off turn number 2. Pulio has to settle back in for second. There's no question that is the hottest spot on the racetrack. And now trying to move in.
Flynn gets turned. Flynn goes for a spin through the grass, and that brings out the caution after contact between the 24 and the 25 of Flannery.
But off the turn, the Hummel's hot dog machine. For Eddie Flemke, John Hummel, and Corey DiMatteo into the winner's circle. Green flag is out, and it's the outside lane to the advantage.
Once again, open modified.
Burt will let in the 84 Motors around Minkler on the outside to take the lead. He got stuck on the outside line and lost multiple spots.
And Aaron Clemens has moved in through traffic.
Oh, Walker gets hit from behind by Waterman and saves it. No, he's in the wet grass and goes for a spin.
Let's see what he's going to do. Caution flag comes out, but the heat is starting to rise to the top in this one.
Oh, Waterman gets into the back of Raymond, and he spins in front of everybody, and Downey has nowhere to go, clobbering the 49.
Ouellette slips up just a bit. Travis Hydar takes a shot to the inside. Going. Will it be gone? Off turn number 4, brand new leader emerges. Travis Hydar is in command.
Oh, trouble back straightaway. Jeff Aslan in the 7 car almost got the wall, got hit from behind, and goes for a slide in the grass. We stay green for now. We'll see if that 7 gets going. Nope, the yellow comes out.
Caution flag comes out. We almost thought the 7 might have been down and out of the way and could have got fired up, but that was not the case. Green flag is out.
Whoa, Clemens gets hit from behind by Cody. Nice save. That was really close. He had the whole field coming at him, and now Cody spins with Brandon Warren in turn 1, and Bill Porter just nicks the 55.
So 3 cars bring out.
And more trouble in turn 2. David Mesha Sr. in the 37 has spun. Willett is holding his own on the outside.
And look who's there, the
It's
31
Waterman.
of Waterman.
Oh, and he sends it in at a ton, moves all the way up to second, and gets into the back of Haidar.
It is Haidar leading the pack.
Oh, it's on now. 7 laps to go. The top two in points run 1-2, and Waterman made his way from the back of the field to go up to second spot.
White flag is out, but there's no surrendering in the battle for the lead. Trouble now. Tyler Trott goes spinning like a top.
And the caution comes out.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're not done yet. Pretty even at the restart. In fact, Waterman lunges out ahead of Haidar going into 1. It's going to be tight in the first corner. Waterman trying to get the momentum off the corner as they race door to door off of 2.
Down the back straightaway. It is Travis Haidar digging in on the inside. Waterman takes it in just a little bit deeper. Travis Haidar comes off the turn. They work their way back to the stripe. White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
Haidar is not letting Waterman have the bottom lane. That's what cost him a chance at victory a few weeks ago. A lot of contact up in front. Now Burt Willett looks to the inside and he spins Haidar. Haidar spins in front of the field. Everybody misses him, and it's Daniel Chuck out in front.
Daniel Chuck looks for his first career victory. Off turn number 4. To the line they come. Chris Danielchuk has snuck in to take down the victory impressively. Lincoln Tech 80 is green and racing here at Stafford.
Taj Lanise waves the green flag and sets him off for 80 laps. And it's Woody Pitcat that gets the early jump ahead of Teddy Hodgson as they race off of turn 2.
Pitcat leads the field, but here comes Galco. Black car in the inside of your screen. Row number 2.
Briano in the 51 moves under Bassett. That's a battle for 4th spot. Bassett made a nice pass on Reen on the outside and up front. Now Teddy Hodgson takes his turn under Woody Pitcat in the battle for the first position.
Teddy Hodgson runs on rail to the bottom of the racetrack. Second leader of the event, 11 laps in. Teddy Hodgson in command. Woody, what's it this time? Bonza, the margin between first and second.
2.5 tenths, and Woody is there. He's been running 19.3s, while Teddy's been running 19.4s, and that 1/10 of a second adds up every lap. Now Woody slides underneath Hodgson, and he's got the lead just like that.
Woody Pitcat made it look so simple.
Oh, Frank Latoile Jr. got sideways off of 2,
Caution
and the
flag.
caution comes out.
Caution flag comes out.
John, who have you got down by you?
I got the 2 leaders right here. Pitcat's already got his left rear on. Also working on the Montanari fuel number 55 of Teddy Hodgson. Pitcat is out and off, and he goes side by side with Michael Christopher out of the pit area. Still waiting for the 55 to get pushed off. He now does, but he's lost several spots.
Oh, that was close coming off pit road between Woody and Christopher.
It is Woody Pitcat. Down into turn number 3. Woody Pitcat puts the Doug Dunleavy machine into victory lane here at Stafford for the Lincoln Tech 80.